Good morning. Welcome to the Heart of Longmont. My name is Tricia Groffelman. I'm the Mission and Ministry Coordinator here, and I am so glad that you have joined us for worship today. We have an exciting lineup for you today. We have the Chancel Choir in the house, and Pastor Claire is going to be starting a sermon series on I Love to Tell the Story. One of the things that stories does for us is it helps us to be a little bit more wise because we hear stories, especially true stories. We get to know a little bit about someone. That window that's up there, do you see that big, beautiful stained glass window that's up there? That has a story. How this church got here has a story. Every single person in this room has a story to tell.
All Jesus did that day was tell stories, a long storytelling afternoon. His storytelling fulfilled the prophecy. I will open my mouth and tell stories. I will bring out into the open things hidden since the world's first day. God can do anything, you know, far more than you could ever imagine or guess or request in your wildest dreams. He does it not by pushing us around, but by working within us, His Spirit deeply and gently within us.
And so I asked myself this week, and as I was preparing for this, what is the story that we want to tell? What is the story of the Heart of Longmont? We have in our DNA to be risk takers. I wonder, in your life, do you take risks? Does faith inform you in ways that you can overcome your fears and take risks for God? Part of our story is that we are deep in our DNA. One of the things that just astounds me every time I spend time with you, we are a church of educators, right? We are a church of educators. Education matters. And for many of you who may not have done it professionally, you spent decades volunteering as educators. So there are more of you that would stand if I would ask that. But education matters. That's why we have had a long history of saying we value children. We want children to thrive. We believe in helping children thrive. Our Wild Plum, which is part of Head Start, has been here for decades. I believe walking through the doors of a church is a miracle. With all of the harm that has happened in the name of Christianity, and yet you still choose to have faith and trust, I am in awe. I believe when a community of faith begins to grow, it's a miracle. My life on a daily basis is filled with miracles. If I am ready to stop and be in awe of them. I also want to say that part of our story of faith is that we are a church that does not give up. But it is so hard when we find ourselves in places where we just don't think it matters. And sometimes we give up too soon. And so the challenge for us is to keep swimming, keep marching. And I know that applies to many parts of life, not just the church. Where in your life do you need to keep swimming, keep marching, keep taking risks? Don't give up before the miracle happens. So tell the stories to one another. Remind each other to remember of Jesus' love. As you go back into the world, wherever it is you go, well, first go and get your picture taken with Trisha with your answer of the question she's going to ask, and then go to the lunch for the pastors. But then, when you go knowing you are God's beloved. You matter. Go in peace and love. Amen.